China's revolutionary leap in chip-making technology, turning sanctions into innovation. The semiconductor industry is the lifeblood of our modern, hyper-connected world. It's the unseen force powering your smartphone, your laptop, your car, and even the most sophisticated defense systems across the globe. But beneath this world of cutting-edge chips lies a fierce geopolitical battle, and at the heart of it stands China. In the past few years, this economic juggernaut has faced an unprecedented blockade. Western nations, led by the United States, have tightened sanctions to deny China access to advanced semiconductor manufacturing technology. Their aim? To slow China's technological rise and secure their dominance in the global tech arena. But China's response has been nothing short of extraordinary. Today, we're exploring how China has turned this technological chokehold into a catalyst for innovation, developing groundbreaking methods to produce advanced chips without the tools the West is withholding. This story isn't just about technology, it's about resilience, strategy, and a redefinition of global power. The semiconductor chessboard: why chips are the new oil. To understand why this matters, we first need to grasp the importance of semiconductors. Imagine a world without microchips. Your smartphone wouldn't exist. Electric vehicles would remain a distant dream. Advanced military technologies? Non-existent. In essence, whoever controls semiconductor technology controls the future. For decades, the US, Japan, South Korea, and Taiwan have held a near monopoly on the advanced machines required to produce the smallest, most efficient chips. The crown jewel of this process is EUV lithography, a technology so advanced that only one company in the world, ASML, based in the Netherlands, produces the machines that make it possible. These machines are used to etch incredibly tiny circuits onto chips, enabling the creation of faster and more energy-efficient devices. In recent years, as China's tech ambitions have grown, so too has the West's determination to keep these tools out of Chinese hands. But instead of faltering, China has pivoted. And what they've done next has sent shockwaves through the industry. China's ingenious breakthrough: a new path to advanced chips. Faced with a blockade, China's scientists turned inward. At the Harbin Institute of Technology, a team led by Professor Zhao Yongping has developed an entirely new way to produce the EUV light required for advanced lithography. This technology is the foundation for manufacturing chips with smaller transistors, which are critical for powering next-generation devices. What's remarkable about this breakthrough isn't just that it works, it's that it's potentially more efficient, compact, and cost-effective than existing Western methods. Traditional EUV lithography relies on incredibly complex systems involving high-powered lasers and molten tin droplets. China's method, on the other hand, uses a novel optical system that could streamline the process. If successfully scaled, this innovation would allow China to produce cutting-edge chips domestically, bypassing the need for Western equipment entirely. It's a prime example of necessity driving invention. A ripple effect across global markets. This development isn't happening in a vacuum. The implications stretch far beyond China. For decades, global supply chains have relied on the assumption that advanced chip-making technology would remain under Western control. But now, those assumptions are being challenged. If China can produce advanced chips independently, it could redefine global tech supply chains. Companies around the world, from car manufacturers to smartphone makers, may find themselves less dependent on Western suppliers. This shift could alter the balance of power in the tech world, with ripple effects across industries. Strategic countermeasures: China's resource leverage. China's innovation in chip-making isn't happening in isolation. It's part of a broader strategy to counteract Western dominance. In July 2023, China imposed restrictions on exporting gallium and germanium, two rare materials critical for semiconductor production. These minerals are essential for creating high-performance chips, and China is their leading global supplier. By leveraging its control over these resources, China has sent a clear message: sanctions and restrictions are a two-way street. This has forced Western nations to scramble for alternative suppliers, underscoring the fragility of global tech supply chains. Sanctions, technology, and corporate fallout. The sanctions imposed on China have not only targeted technology but also the companies behind it. Giants like Tencent, Huawei, and CATL have faced accusations of aiding the Chinese military, resulting in bans and financial penalties. While these measures have slowed China's progress in certain areas, they've also motivated the country to double down on self-reliance. This corporate fallout highlights the stakes in this technological race. For Chinese firms, the pressure to innovate and compete on a global scale has never been higher. But for Western companies, the challenge lies in maintaining their edge while navigating the risks of a fractured market. The bigger picture, a world divided or united? While China's advances are impressive, they also underscore a sobering reality: the world is becoming increasingly divided along technological lines. The semiconductor industry, once a symbol of global collaboration, is now a battlefield. This divide threatens to stifle innovation, drive up costs, and create inefficiencies that affect everyone. But it doesn't have to be this way. Technological progress thrives on collaboration. Imagine a world where Chinese and Western scientists work together to push the boundaries of what's possible. Instead of sanctions and restrictions, imagine policies that foster cooperation and mutual growth. What's next? As China continues its journey towards semiconductor independence, the world will be watching closely. Will their innovations reshape the global tech landscape? Will other nations respond with their own breakthroughs, spurred by competition? Or will we see a new era of technological collaboration? These are questions with no easy answers. But one thing is clear: the semiconductor industry is at a turning point, and the choices we make now will shape the future of technology for decades to come. If you found this exploration of China's semiconductor journey fascinating, then we invite you to join us on this channel. Here at Future Frame, we bring you the stories that matter most in the world of technology. Stories that go beyond the headlines and dive into the forces shaping our world. So, if you want to stay ahead of the curve, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And if you appreciated this video, give it a thumbs up to let us know. Your support helps us continue creating insightful, high-quality content. Together, let's keep exploring the future, one frame at a time.